event is coming soon.
Neil Keenan update global collateral accounts, healing machines, and more March 21, 2017. By Neil Keenan. Looking back approximately 8 long years ago, yes, can you believe 8 years? What began as the devious theft of $134.5 billion in U.S. notes by Daniel Del Bosco set off an unpredictable and oftentimes a Wild West, and East, chain of events that continue to this day for Neil Keenan and his loyal Group K, whose members have changed over time, but all have played a major role in getting to this dynamic place of impending breakthroughs and ultimate success on several fronts. Yes, for the past 8 long years there have been so many abrupt and at times, seemingly mysterious changes occurring that even a U.S. highway map couldn't properly show all of the twists and turns, ultimately leading to the most marvelous of doors, the global collateral accounts. These accounts, which many crooks and cabal members have done their best in surreptitiously blocking from us for such a long period of time, are now readily recognized by so many. Fortunately, we can thank Neil Keenan for his relentless courage and Irish tenacity in bringing this revelation to the forefront to be revealed in the light of day to we the people worldwide. It was Neil who first committed himself to the task, and then endured under unpredictable and tremendous odds, on that long and winding road leading up to not only the lawsuit itself, the one that opened all the doors into the battle on behalf of humanity and the world which we dare witness and still fight for today, but also to the penultimate point, whereby Neil was told he was going to be placed in charge of those very accounts. To review this saga of events consecutively, we would refer you to the History and Events timeline on Group K's website, with forthcoming updates to be made, at the request of the White House. Despite being poisoned more than 7 times in order to keep him from this heroic quest, as well as having significant funds abruptly stolen from his accounts on 2 occasions, Neil moved forthrightly to another major vehicle by which to take the bastards down. That being the life-enhancing and life-saving new technologies brought directly to the people while bypassing the corrupt big pharma and so-called modern medicine that leave many people dying, dead, bankrupt, just as the central banking system does with their crooked debt schemes. If Neil could not easily move to take them down via the accounts, then he would strongly move into another important life-saving arena with the new healing computers and new herbal elixirs that do work and that will kick the crap out of big pharma like only he can. Not to mention the other advanced technologies that we are about to roll out into the public arena, including free energy. For far too long we have learned that appearances are deceptive in terms of the medical world. It is not, nor has ever been what it is purported to be. So this is where the other side of Neil's brain kicked in to go after the cabal, smack dab into the medical and pharmaceutical worlds, 2 big cabal moneymakers that never had any business dictating our business and who took away our health and our sovereignty. Western medicine is a major scam that took so much more away from us than it ever helped, so the coffers of the cabal amassed exorbitant profit, while the people suffered on many fronts. Just a band-aid, please. No, not another operation, it is only a scratch. And so we have been left with the tragic nightmare of a sick society imposed upon us from the outside. However, now we are pushing back and we are near to busting out the paradigm and reclaiming our basic human rights and self-determination, after being treated inhumanely for so long, by elites who believe their twisted bloodlines and religion gives them some divine right to rule over the rest of us. The perpetrators of this are now the ones crawling around like cockroaches with the light of truth shining so strongly on them as they frantically look for a way out of the monstrous mess they have concocted for their suddenly toxic selves. They are reeling and confused and have been telling on each other, it is now on them and justice will be done. Updates on the new healing technologies. With regard to the healing computer technology, much more has developed, some of which took place after the following video was made, and we are taking the opportunity to place the new, promising information right here. According to Cherry Lee, Kent and their daughter, the 3 wonderful people who recently returned home from Europe with their training in computer, The following was sent regarding their amazing work with the healing computer within the last 72 hours. That's right, they are so dedicated they have not really had a decent night's rest since their return. Mr. Keenan. Today was our 4th day with sessions. We saw 5 new clients and several folks for their second sessions. One lady came from South Dakota to Arizona. She is fighting Lyme disease and severe shingles. While she was in the BRT sessions, a rash came up on her arms and then cleared toward the end of the session. We had our second sessions with 2 cancer patients. The lady is in a battle with stage 4 breast cancer. The gentleman has leukemia and was poisoned with Agent Orange. Both are showing good responses. Our amputee veteran had his second session. His wife said his restless leg syndrome was improved during the night after his first session. Today the measurement, session, and control showed no sign of lack of connection. His brain has been brought to standard green energy function and is holding there. One kidney is standard green and all numbers are moving in a good direction. We used pillows to help keep his foot from jerking off the plate. We will send pictures and reports to all of you. This is remarkable, as is what has happened in Florida with Marcia, and the reports keep rolling in. Herbal and mineral extract, healing elixir. Within the next few weeks there will be a new mineral and herbal extract, healing elixir available, and it will provide more affordable treatment for those in immediate need, as its cost will be a fraction of that of the healing computer technology. While this extract elixir remedy performs the same functions as the healing computer technology, it is a liquid that is taken orally. By itself it does not work as quickly as the computer version, but when it is used in conjunction with the healing computer technology, it increases the power and speed of healing, similar to what a turbocharger does to an engine. Note, this list will grow, but the following issues are already known to be addressed by the elixir: infections, detrimental bacteria and viruses, diabetes 1 and 2, AIDS, hepatitis 1, 2 and 3, cancers, parasites, hair regrowth and the burning off of excessive fat. One bottle of the elixir is sufficient for 30-45 treatments and the cost per bottle will be €359. Everyone's body is different, but most diseases, afflictions should be treated within the 30-45 day period. The following video describes an introductory list of the diseases and ailments that this liquid extract can help with, the most notable one being chemtrail flu. This liquid extract can clear our lungs and organs from all the crap that Dick Cheney and his evergreen boys have been spraying upon us for what seems like forever. It is time not only to extract and cleanse the chemtrail toxins from our bodies, but to shut down these geoengineering programs once and for all. Step by step we will take out one thing after another until we finally get them all. We are not only after the crooks in the banking world, but now also the huge medical, pharmaceutical maniacs. All of the cabal initiatives will fall. It is our sincere, dedicated purpose and our mission to make sure we the people are safe, by walking the walk, not just talking the talk. Further recent developments. We have been working on many different things during recent weeks, and we're happy to tell you that we now have access to a satellite that can tell us what is going on both above and underground, including in bunkers and tunnels. Example picture only, we can't show you what it actually looks like. Consequently, we can monitor for ourselves, seeing anyone who dares attempt to enter the bunkers or warehouses. Any and all attempts will be identified, and the relevant details sent to various clandestine operative units for apprehension. This is not about the West as much as it is about the East, although the West is being watched as well. For this reason, with this state-of-the-art satellite in place, it is not necessary for Neil to fly to Asia, Indonesia when he is made aware of every little dodgy move anyone attempts to make. Meanwhile Nelu and Joe will continue to deal with things for us, as they are in the midst of things happening there in real time. Needless to say, it is looking as though we are near the end game in Asia as well. Neo will be going to meet with the relevant parties once he receives significant information that requires his presence. Until then Neo will remain working on keeping the new medical, and other, technologies flowing to the people while continuing to do his utmost to keep the people safe, and the cabal off balance. With these advanced, and formerly suppressed, technologies now coming into the public awareness and consciousness, the cabal's control apparatus is failing on all fronts. As we now see in reports on a daily basis, attacks on all fronts has been a killer for the cabal, and many a request has been forwarded to Neil to stop his movements. His answer has been no at all times. Regarding the German elections, Merkel versus Schulz, the people of Germany would do well to pick their poison carefully, with Schulz being a major part of the European Union and possibly an even worse choice than Merkel. If Germany wishes to have a government for the people, they must set up a third party quickly and kick Schulz and Merkel to the curb. Neither of them are worthy of representing the good people of Germany. Mr. Razak, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, remains in the throes of investigation by the Malaysian Justice Department for his conniving and partaking in the dead man walking caper. Partners in crime, Ahmad Zahid Hamidi and Najib Razak. Fortunately, the person declared dead by Razak, so he could steal his billions, is still very much alive, as noted in our earlier report on the matter. Ex-Prime Minister Mohammed Mahathir could lead this investigation, and if so, he should start by making contact with UBS, who monitored and recorded the conversations of Razak, which detail that he knew that he was illegally stealing the billionaire's money. If diligent, Mr. Mahathir could round up the entire group of conspirators and save Malaysia from any further headaches. Remember, it was also Razak doing the deal with Bong Bong from the Philippines, Marcos' son, with approximately $13 trillion for Malaysian ringgits. That's right, the exchange would have placed a foreigner in control of the Malaysian economy and currency. Fortunately, we stopped this transaction with some outside help. Amazingly, with numerous recordings to review, it appears highly likely that the tables have turned in our favor. We will see faces and find names that we never knew existed as being part of Eastern corruption, all to be turned over to the authorities. In speaking with the U.S. representatives, we were told many crooked players could be looking at 15-25 years in jail. This is where we would like to see the Eastern swamp cleaned up once and for all. The people need it, and the people deserve it. Finally, things seem to be shifting into place, and as we've reflected upon before, what a long strange trip it's been. To all who have made it along with us thus far, may God bless you. To those who have not, we pray you are now in God's hands. A personal note from Neil. So many of you sincerely need the use of the healing machine. I am aware of this due to the tremendous number of people requesting help via email. We are sorry to say that the demand really exceeds the number of machines out there, so do not be surprised if you may have to wait 6 or 7 months or longer for treatments in some areas. Now that the technology is known to successfully treat so many diseases, an exponentially growing number of people want to jump on the bandwagon asking for treatments. Until more people purchase these machines with a view to helping others with third-party treatments, this situation will continue. As the technology developers' plans continue, we will provide updates as to when their clinics will be available. In 2016, last year, Group K began offering the healing computer technology for private sale. Whilst not affordable for many, some of the people who traveled to Germany for purchase and training are offering third-party treatments to the public. These people are not part of Group K but are doing their part in helping as many people as they can with treatments. Without more machines being brought into the US and other parts of the world, it seems the other alternative is the mineral and herbal extract healing elixirs, which indeed will help. So don't consider yourselves lost in this matter. The mineral and herbal extract healing elixir will be made available shortly. Already people are requesting bottles, so please get in line by contacting Richard at Group K via email, contact@neilkeenan.com. All the best, and know we continue to stand by you and in front of you. Never behind you. Neil Keenan and Group K. Please see important notes regarding healing computer treatments below the video. U.B web link. Important, regarding third-party healing computer treatments. 1. The third-party owners of the healing computers who are offering treatments in various locations around the world are not part of Group K, but they are offering treatments in service to humanity and do so out of a strong desire to help people. In North America in particular, the numbers of people seeking treatments is overwhelming. The treatment coordinators for North America are absolutely inundated with requests, as are the owners of the machines offering treatment. Some people wanting treatments are impatient, rude and abusive, and this will not be tolerated. We are doing everything that we can to help as many people as possible and with very limited resources. If you are not decent enough to treat people with respect, then you will meet a brick wall. In some areas there are already waiting lists that are over 2 months long. As more machines arrive in various locations, waiting times should be alleviated. People are going to have to be patient. We are doing all we can and patience is required. We have all lost loved ones who passed before this technology could be brought to them. 2. Training on this technology is provided to purchasers and users of the machines only. There is no time for nor point in training random people who want to experience the technology if they do not have a machine with which to treat people. No healing modality this advances has ever been rolled out publicly in recorded history. Demand was always going to exceed supply in the early stages, but know that the people working on this are giving their all to help others as best they can given the resources we have to work with. 3. If you have sent an email requesting treatments, then please understand that they have been entered into our system and a response will be forthcoming when possible. Inquiries from Europe will be addressed in a few weeks as developments in that area take place. 4. It cannot be reiterated enough that the people working to coordinate third-party treatments are volunteers who want to help others. These people deserve being treated with respect, and abuse will not be tolerated.
Please like us and share with your social media.
Please subscribe and click the bell to be notified of our new videos.
Remember to check out our playlist for important intel you may have missed.
Be sure to enter our subscriber appreciation $100 monthly giveaway. The link is in our description.
And visit our sister channel. Event is coming soon. For additional intel and information, stay tuned. Victory of the Light.